Here we go with more drive time real estate. The topic today is schools, and this is prompted by this year's U.S. News and World Report ranking of schools, specifically schools in Michigan, and two schools here in the Grand Traverse region made the news. Two of the Traverse area public schools moved up in the rankings significantly into the top 20, and kudos to them. That's significant because the school funding in Michigan isn't necessarily equitable, so schools in southeast Michigan get favored a bit in the funding that comes from the state, more so than some of our schools here in west and northwest Michigan. Other schools that I noted in the top rankings, East Grand Rapids was in there, a few others, and I'll if you click through and view this video on YouTube, I'll make it a point to include a link to the report on the top schools in Michigan or school rankings in Michigan. Now, schools and real estate. Schools can have an impact on real estate values. Specifically, I think about East Grand Rapids, where being in the East Grand Rapids School District or in that East Grand Rapids address means that your home value is going to be markedly higher. Literally, crossing the line has a direct impact on the value of the home. But real estate has an impact in schools as well, because the real estate, the taxes paid on real estate, specifically on non-homesteaded properties, do support our schools. The other way that there's an impact is that the available housing stock drives the availability of housing for students. And to tie into that as well, the available housing stock impacts how many job opportunities can be filled in a local area. I think back to an example of a development that was planned in one community that was supposed to be moderate income housing, and people had a concern saying moderate income. They quickly equated that to low income and said, where are all those people going to work? Well, there were employers in the area who had the ability to grow, but honestly didn't have any affordable housing stock for their employees. So the limitation on affordable housing stock limited their ability to grow, and that also in turn limited both the revenue to our schools, but also the number of schools that are students that are available to enroll in the schools. So a couple elements: tax base plus student count impact schools. Better schools impact better quality of life, more desirability of housing. More housing desirability means people want to live there, want to work there. People want to live and work there means that those local businesses can grow. Once those businesses grow, well, by now I think you've got the picture that this is a cycle. And each portion of it is indeed important. So, are schools important to real estate? Absolutely they are. Is real estate important to school? Crucially so.